Why, hello everybody. This is your host, Mrs. K, and today I'm going to talk about the 5 bikes that I would like to ride. The Honda Shadow Phantom. It is on my list. Why is it on my list? Yes, it is a cruiser, but I also like the fact that it has a sports-like look to it. It is around 745 cc's. The one thing that I do worry about always with any bikes that have like multiple exhaust styles like that is that there is a potential that you could hurt yourself, and nobody wants to hurt themselves. Yes, I know we ride motorcycles, but nobody wants to hurt themselves. So, yes, that's why it's on my list. Even though it's a cruiser, I like the fact that it looks sporty. So one of the next bikes that I'm looking on the list would be the FZ09. I know a lot of YouTubers have done reviews on it, ride it, they feature it in their channels. I like the way that it looks, the design of it. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of a Transformer. I know it's 847 cc's. It has a lot of features that I'm familiar with, and it has a lot of features I'm not, like when it comes to modes and stuff like that. Having a Ninja 300 means that you don't really have too many options when it comes to stuff like that. But honestly, I think that the overall look of the bike is intriguing, and I'm kind of curious about where it goes. The reason for number 3, well, it's the Zero. It's an electric bike. I don't know anything about electric bikes. I know some things about electric cars. I just don't know anything about electric bikes. So, as for the Zero, the reason that I want to test drive that is because, yes, I'm going to miss out on having the shifter. Yes, something I'd have to get used to. Yes, it's only throttle. There's no gears. And on top of that, there's regen braking, which is one of those things I have to get used to. But considering that we have the Tesla, that's why I'm going with the Zero as my number 3. There's a lot of things that could be said, good or bad, about electric bikes. But until I get to test drive one, I have no idea. So, the next bike on the list is the Triumph Scrambler. Why the Scrambler? Well, I know it also fits under the cruiser style bike, but I really like the way that it looks. I like the position on it. I've sat on it. I just like it. I think it's one of those bikes that would be comfortable for longer trips, I guess. So that's why the Scrambler is on my list. Last but not least, we are going to go with the Kawasaki Ninja 650. I know. I could take that thing out for a test drive whenever I want. There is one in the garage. It's not like I don't have access to it. But I do like the Kawasaki Ninja 650. It reminds me a lot of the 300, which is why I would want to ride it in the first place. I have taken little spins on it, but nothing to say, yes, I want to upgrade to that bike. And then this is going with the whole thing, if I even feel like I'm ready to go onto it, because there's still that aspect too. That is one of the ones that I do honestly have access to at all times, is the Kawasaki Ninja 650. And it's not like I can't take it out. It's more along the lines that it seems to be hard for us to go out together to ride. So because of that, I don't want to take the bike out by myself. Yes, Mr. K is a lovely dear like always, and he said, go for it. And I just don't have the courage? Yeah, we'll say courage. I'll just say I don't have the courage to take it out by myself. I'd rather him be around me and we switch for a little bit than to just take it. I know it might sound silly, but yeah, that's my reason.
Hello everybody. So this is a different outro because
I oopsed.
she forgot to do a outro. Actually, I didn't even forget. It's just she shut it off earlier. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you guys like this. I'm in the middle of, actually, I'm almost done editing except for
The outro.
the outro. So yeah, I actually really liked her five choices. I was not aware of these particular five, and they are pretty interesting. So this is as interesting it is to me as it is to you guys. So that's kind of cool. On the same note, uh, I'm curious now. I'm very curious of what I actually, those are five I would like to do. So I might actually make a video on that. If you guys want to see that, please leave a comment below. And you kind of, well, mentioned something interesting, and that was you kind of wanted to know what their five is.
Well, yeah, I'd like to know what you guys would like to ride, if any of the ones that were on the list is something that you would like, or if there's something different. I mean, it's always interesting to know.
It's really weird, isn't it? I mean, there's five bikes. That's all I want to hear. What are the five bikes you would like to ride? And yes, before you guys mention, she does have access to the 650. She even said it in a video, she has access to the 650, but she's such a big chicken that she will not take the bike out without me, and we have not had time to go together to actually do this. So, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to say, if the more likes that she gets, so let's say if she hits like 50 likes, can we agree that if there's 50 likes on this video, you will absolutely come up with zero excuses and ride the 650? Yes?
Yes.
Good. All right. And so make sure you guys get together here and give her the 50 likes so that she can be forced. Because we're all going to hold her to the idea that 50 likes equals she rides the 650. So with all that said, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. As always, you guys know we love you. There is a dual vlog coming up in a couple of days or a few days. I'm going to be working on that. We recorded that today. So it's not like we have to record it. We actually did record it. Today it's been recorded. I have to just edit it, and then I'm going to put it up in a few days for you guys. With all that said, don't forget to love, ride, explore. Don't forget to please comment, likes, thumbs ups, because that's how we're gonna get her to ride a 650. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel, please subscribe. We definitely
Don't forget the little bell.
Yeah, and that bell, because algorithms, you know what I mean? Algorithms. Thank you very much, guys, girls, motorbikers, and the spacemen, aliens, all of you.
Kittens, puppy dogs.
Yeah, all of you who are watching. Till next time, goodbye, and look forward to a dual vlog. It's coming up.
Bye.